Alright. Yo, what's up, man? This is Marauder 4023, man. I'm back, man. I'm gonna start this video right here with this. 2004 Madden. I'm gonna stop here. I'm not even gonna check any further back. But 2004 Madden on the Xbox, we have Pro Bowl helmets. I like this play here. CPU, if you can check it out. Everybody's walled off to the left. So if he hits this seam on the side, on the numbers, he has one man to beat, basically. So I'm gonna let it run at, as they say, as the YouTube commentators say, at speed. But man, it's not a deal breaker for me, but I would like to see it, man. Not even 2K had this in their game, so this is something that Madden did that 2K didn't do. I enjoy 2K a great deal, but it's hard to play sometimes. If I go back and pick up a Madden game from the same time, I see why I play Madden over 2K, because I'm older and I understand more of the strategy part of football. Sometimes 2K is still tough to pick up because they drop passes a lot on 2K5. 2K8 looks great. I love to play that game. It's just because of the editing part drives you crazy. You can't have all the teams. 20 cap players. Sometimes that just ain't enough. I like to see the Chiefs say the Chiefs. I like to see the Falcons say the Falcons. I like to see this on the emblem. Like bam. I like to see that KC with the arrow. Sometimes I want to see that. I don't want to see that funny shaped, design that you have to come up with for the Chiefs. And 3 of the same teams had the Eagles, or whatever you want to say. The gameplay is great. It's the editing part that is lacking. So on here, 04, 05, 09 Xbox Madden, so far I've been able to edit any player I've wanted to. The only thing I was not allowed to change are the years played and how old they are. Other than that, I can change everything. Position, I can even change position that you can't. That you can't even do that on the Madden 13 that I know about. You can't change, let's say, Rod Woodson. No, not Rod Woodson. I'm sorry, old ass that I am. Charles Woodson was a corner. Now he's a safety. Things like that. You can't change positions in the newer games, and that's so frustrating. Simple things like that is so frustrating. So I'm gonna let this run, man. But if I miss anybody on the last video, because I said I had some names I had said in the last video. If I missed y'all, man, it's just I didn't have you sitting right in front of me. I went off the top of my head. And there's a new guy too. I'm gonna say his name. I don't know. He's newer to. I don't know how new he is, but he's newer to making videos. I should say it like that. And that's Mark Newman. I want to say that's his YouTube name, man. Check him out for sure, man. He's coming up. As they say, show him some love. And I'm gonna run this, and let's get back to this Pro Bowl game. This Marauder, man, I want to say thank y'all for the people that watch my video. You should never get tackled by the kicker. So that's a bang bang play right there. D'Angelo Hall, X Factor. And bring back save replays, please. Do that too. Save games, all that. That's where we can save a game any point. That's I think they can do that now. But if you're thinking about doing it, just go ahead and do it. 'Cause I love that feature because there's a lot of gamers now that have families, and we can't always finish a game we started, franchise, anything. Let us save that game. You know what I'm saying? So, that's just some of the things I was just talking about. It's not major. It looks graphical more than anything to me. Just add here, add there, add this, add that. If you can add some new sneakers, you can add a save game function. That's what I think, but that's just me, man. Also, I have I know it's long, but it was a 6 series. I'm not sure who. I think I had like 9 viewers watch my first my first game, but I had six parts to that one episode one game. If y'all want to see that, man, it was a good game. It was a game I played on '09 on franchise mode that allowed me, if I won it, I got into the playoffs. If I didn't win it, I got sent home, and I was the 49ers. So first half, it was a defensive game. Let me just say that. So if y'all want to see that, cool. If not, cool. You know, I'm gonna release them to the people that want to see them. If you don't want to see it, then you don't want to see it. I'm gonna release it, period, anyway. So, but if you want to see them in order, whatever, I'll just drop them out. So I got that sitting there chilling. But yeah, man, just if Madden is going to I keep saying is going to win that lawsuit, and we're gonna have to be stuck with Madden, and I'm asking for this next season, next gen, get this in the game. If we're gonna have more competition, I'm telling y'all right now, put this in the game too. Put everything that we talk about in the game. Look at this, bang bang, hey. Don't leave any stone unturned. Put it in the game. Please give us more penalties, man. All we always see is holding. There's other penalties in football besides holding. Uh, you know, just keep your ear on the community, man. This is a sim world out there, man. All the bickering that's going on, the business that has been going on, and arguing, and it's crazy. But I listen to it, I watch it, I check it out, just because if you're ignorant to what's going on, then you're ignorant to the cause as well. That's what I think. So, let's keep the cause going. The cause when I came in '08 was, let's get a simulation, let's at least get a simulation function in the football game. Let's say that. You might not get a football game that's simulation, but let's get a simulation function. Let's go that route. Let's get something in the game to where we can play the game. If we don't like Madden, then we can at least edit it to where we can play simulation style football. Allow us at least that much. Backbreaker did a great job of allowing the ratings to matter and us to function and edit, and it just left it open for us to edit the jerseys and as much as possible as they could put out. But it's a tough game to play sometimes, just to pick up, and for anyone and everyone to pick up the camera angles, whatever you want, the camera, the joystick on. The joystick passing is the next thing that's gonna happen. They're gonna take it off that button mapping. And the next feature, I don't know when, but I promise you this: I think EA is gonna take that button mapping off the buttons and put it on joystick like Backbreaker. So if that happens, what will these Madden players do? Will they bitch and complain, excuse my language, and bicker and complain and do what? Because if you can't play that game's a good game with the joystick. It feels real, it feels fun. With passing with the joystick, that's a tough game. You can't just run off and look at that. Did you see that? You can't just push a button when you panic. You have to throw that. You have to put that joystick out there. So I think that's the next feature for Madden. I think Madden's gonna map that passing to that joystick, to those two joysticks, man. That's just what I gotta say, man. I didn't mean to go long. Pro Bowl helmets look cool to me, cause when I watch the Pro Bowl, this is what I see: one uniform, different helmets. Just like this past year, we had Peyton Manning, and we had a Green Bay Packer hiking the ball for the last time. That was great to see. I mean, that caused this fantasy football type of thing that's going on. I don't enjoy that part because I'm territorial and I like that one conference versus the next conference. But they need to make it. They need to say if the AFC and NFC wins, they need to say that team or that conference is going to win, is going to already be awarded this next Super Bowl. Now they need to put something on it. So, man, this, oh wow, 10 minutes. I'm out of here, man. It's Murata and I'm gone.